Hi, welcome to A1R Psychic Radio. I'm Susanne Marie from Psychic Pass, and I'm going to spend a few minutes with you. And I'm looking very into doing some really amazing readings. So I'm looking forward to all my callers tonight. I know that I will get the callers that were meant to be here tonight. I want to say again, I think, like I say every week, that love is the answer, and is kindness is everything. So when you can find a time to be kind, I know that you're already changing the world just with your heart and your kindness. And so I'm a clairvoyant, and I see past, present, and future, and I'm a light trance medium. And what I was told this week was I'm a bit assured when I'm doing my readings, and the way that I can explain my assuredness is when I'm doing a reading and someone doesn't quite agree with me, or there's a difficulty with what I'm saying in regards to what they're seeing or feeling, then I know, number one, that spirit doesn't change when it talks to me or it shows me something. So I try, instead of getting into, oh, I'm a terrible reader, or asking myself what's wrong with me. I may feel bad that there is a difficulty, but I cannot ever say that spirit changes its mind. It will always stay the same. So I can only read and do as much as spirit tells me to do. And I'm very able to say if I can't see something, or I can't do something psychically or clairvoyantly, I can't do that right now. So yeah, maybe I'm coming off a little bit more self-assured than a compassionate, but trust me, I am compassionate. I just I just know that when I do my readings, that spirit doesn't change because the person getting the reading doesn't understand or is not on the same wavelength at that moment. So yeah, I hope that if I'm coming off as a bit bossy, that I can somehow convey the love and the compassion that I have for doing the readings. So I hope everyone is having a good Wednesday night, and I hope that I get some good callers. So also come visit me on the face page, Psychic Paths. We have Jennifer in Arbor, Michigan. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. How are you tonight?
I'm good, honey. How are you?
Good. Is there something I can help you with tonight?
Yeah, I was wondering. I have a friend that I miss very much, and we haven't spoken like 2 years, but we see each other through mutual family gatherings and stuff. Do you ever think he'll talk to me again?
Let me see. Um, is he kind of a big guy? Maybe stocky?
Yeah. I mean, he's not like really big, but he's tall.
No, but he's not the thin type. You can tell that he can take care of himself physically. Like,
Oh, I wonder if you're thinking of my ex-husband. He's really heavy.
oh no, I don't see a obese. I see someone that though is not skin and bones. and he's not fat,
Okay.
but he's built. Even if he didn't exercise or lift weights and stuff, it's like he's built. Am I
Okay.
explaining the
Okay.
person? Um, I'm sensing that there was a lot of friction. That somehow it was a what do they call it? Conflict.
Okay. Yeah.
Um, he seems to be the type of man that holds on to things. Um,
Okay.
he has a good temperament and a good personality and a great guy, but he does hold on to grudges. So um, it might be a long time before he lets go of that grudge. Um,
Okay.
I do
Do
see
you
that
see
you.
any? Oh, I'm sorry.
I do see an opportunity for you to bump into each other at some certain point and try to make it up.
So you think
So
we one day might try to fix it?
yeah, I think it's going to be a while though.
Like years?
I'm Yeah, maybe a couple years.
Wow. Okay. Well, do you see anything for me, like for love with anyone else? Anything promising?
Um, I do. I do see it in the fall that you'll meet someone and start dating. A blonde guy. Um, very
You said
kind
he's
and
blonde,
yeah, a very beautiful smile. Very kind smile.
and you
Let's
said he has
see.
blonde hair.
Yes,
Really? Huh.
yes. Not
Okay.
not like platinum blonde, but blonde, and
Mhm.
it's a little short. It's short. Um,
Okay.
is there this place that you go out to, activity wise, where it's like dark red wood, or it looks reddish inside the building, like a restaurant or something?
Okay.
Does that
Nothing's
sound
coming to my
familiar?
mind.
Okay. Um, it's kind of looked like a steakhouse or something from the outside. So, um,
Okay.
I I do sense that you will meet this guy probably at the end of summer, September, October. Um, Spirit says you're a very loving person and you're good to be around. You have a lot
Thank
of you
you.
have a lot of good vibes.
Okay.
So yes. Well, thank you.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Is it? Thank you for calling in.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
You have a good night.
Okay.
Bye. Hi, we have Erica.
Hello,
Hi, how are you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good tonight. Is there something that I can answer for you?
Um, well, more or less, I'm just wondering about my next steps from here, from now on. I'm in a facility at this moment. I've been in a center, and I'm not really sure what my next uh, steps are.
You have spent a lot of time going with the flow. and now you need to get into the boat and start paddling, right? It's about you.
Yeah.
It's about what you
Right.
feel, what you think, and it's about your decisions. Um, this can be a very difficult time if you feel like it's difficult to get to know you. But anyone on the outside would say that you're well worth getting to know. I wouldn't
Mhm.
make it. I would not make it a chore. I would go ahead and take this step as a new beginning in loving yourself and bringing you joy. Um,
Mhm.
the first thing you need to do, I think, is to decide that you're willing to love yourself and go forward. Because I sense a bit of fear and
Mhm.
a bit of resistance because
Yeah.
the old part of you says um, it's kind of like a waste of time, or it could be skipped as a step.
Mhm.
But no, no,
Uh-huh.
you deserve to be loved. You are precious, and you haven't felt that. You haven't felt that at all. So
Right.
I would go ahead and take that time to see what makes you happy and what brings you joy. Even in the smallest of things, it doesn't have to be costly, but
Mhm.
anytime that something brings you peace or brings you joy, make a mental note of it, or someone,
Mhm.
if someone
Yeah.
does, because that's giving you somewhat of a what do they call it? A sense of yourself from what
Right.
you're getting joy and your peace from. Um,
Mhm.
Spirit says, stop kicking yourself. You do kick yourself. You want to be perfect right now. Nobody's perfect,
Yeah.
even though you're precious. And even though you've done the hard work that you have done, life is still going to bring about pain because that's what life is
Mhm.
about. It's pain and joy and pain and
Mhm.
joy. Um, the good news is that I feel like you're a lot stronger than you were before, being the new person that you are and taking the time to choose life and move forward. What I see is you being interested in helping others.
Right.
That's what I sense. I
Yeah,
sense
I have.
so I would just really, really think about how much how much you're worth all the work that you're putting into yourself. And it isn't what what was before, but it's today and tomorrow,
Mm.
and choose
Yeah.
yourself. Anytime you feel like, oh, this is too hard or whatever, please just choose yourself and go for the things that bring you joy. Um,
I'm just I'm just not sure you know as far as career wise like if there's something in particular that I should be focusing on
I would
no
go for the
basically.
counseling. I would
Mhm.
do so. I would do something in the services. Um, I would do something like being an employee of a group home,
Mhm.
or be around where you can share your wisdom and your compassion for other people.
Yeah.
Um, I do sense I do sense some kind of a treatment place that
Mhm.
excuse me, it looks like it's a big brick building, but it kind of looks like a house on the front of it. Um,
Mhm.
I do believe that the experience that you would get if you were to work in the service part of it, like social service part, and then start the counseling. But you have about three or 4 or 6 months of really just trying to finish up the process you started. So I do see you in the social service and counseling, but I do think that you need to just really pour a lot of love into yourself and just have fun with life. I don't think that yeah, I what I think is that your suffering and your pain is over. You've done the hard work, finishing up, and the old mindset that's worry and not sure. I want you to know that your path is going to be okay. You're going to be happy. Doors will open. Just keep your heart open and keep loving yourself, because that's how you're going to make the future. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not like you set a goal and you make those little steps, and those little steps move you forward to the goal. What I see for you is that the more you delve into loving yourself and learning all the good things and accepting yourself and giving to other people, doors and happiness and success, because I have a feeling that you just want to give to people, will come to you. You'll that's what this is about, I think. That you had a purpose, and your purpose was to help others.
Yeah. Because I'm also extremely creative. So, like I did do some creative work before, but I haven't really done much of anything lately. I mean, like while I'm in quarantine, I do some practicing and stuff, but
do you paint?
I'm what?
Do you paint?
No.
Spirit says you should get into painting. Yeah, it said you should get into painting, and not just tiny little pictures. I'm seeing a whole bunch of artistic big paintings. They said you have an eye for it, and it would help. It would help bring you joy. I see you just painting and just free and just like, yes, this is really cool. And then I do see a successful hobby turning into money making when you sell them. But I see the big one, the big paintings.
That's interesting.
You have a lot of creative energy, and if you haven't done it for a while, that too can cause a lot of problems in your chemistry and in your DNA. So I would say anything creative, if you've got the talent, you go for it. You do it, even if it isn't a non-financial gain, and you do it just to bring about that joy and release it out of your own physical. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
You have not had a belly laugh in so long. Spirit says you need to go find a comedy and go watch it.
Yeah. Definitely have not had fun in a long time.
I like to say this, and I'll say it to you, that worry is the misuse of the imagination. and you can manifest what you want if you start using your imagination for all the good things that you want to happen in your life.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
yeah, and you just go ahead and you make yourself some popcorn, find a good comedy, and start enjoying life, girl. It's your time to shine.
Mm.
There was the
Yeah.
past, and now there's the future, and you're making your future.
Uh-huh. Yeah, definitely. It's kind of like a clean slate, and I'm just like, yeah, at that point where I want to set the foundation, and I'm letting all these things that were dormant inside of me come back to life, you know. Um, so definitely, I've been tapping more into my creative side. Not so much painting, but I picked up the guitar, singing, and dancing, things like that. And but I do also want to help people. So sometimes I kind of feel like maybe I'm too dipped into too many things or something.
No, I think you should do it. I just do it all. I could see you being a
Yeah.
therapist and bringing a guitar in. Like, here, I'm gonna make your day. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna sing you a song and strum the guitar and bring about some happiness. I mean, yes, you know, anything
Yeah.
to cheer up other people, you're good at. So
Um,
don't worry. Don't worry
yeah.
so much. If you feel like doing it, do it. And just recognize what's bringing you joy and
Yeah.
other people's joy too. In the near future,
Uh-huh.
you're gonna have some high vibes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay?
High five.
High vibes. You'll be vibing. All
Okay.
right? So
All
take it
right.
easy. Go watch a comedy and have a good week.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Good night.